When you're halfway through a challenge and you think that you just blew it, like falling off a log, just get up and don't poo-poo it. Adventure's loads of fun, seize them and pursue it. Take that leap of faith, find the will, and do it. We can do it, we can do it. There's really nothing to it. With help from our friends to work our own way through it. We can do it, we can do it. We can really do it. We've got the skill, just have the will and do it.
New and true friends' help can come in many shapes and sizes, especially when that friend is me, a master of disguises.
We can do it, we can do it. There's really nothing to it. With help from our friends to work our own way through it. We can do it, we can do it. We can really do it. We've got the skill, just have the will. We've got the skill, just have the will and do it.
Will, could you explain your science fair project for us?
The lever is the simplest machine that human beings use. There are 3 kinds. They all have a fulcrum. That's the part that doesn't move.
It's the cat of the science world.
A Type 1 lever looks like a seesaw with the fulcrum in the middle. A Type 2 lever looks like a nutcracker. The fulcrum's on the end, and the load, in this case the nut, is in the middle.
It's called a Brazil nut because that's where parts of it end up.
With a Type 3 lever, like your arm, the fulcrum, your shoulder, is on one end and the load's on the opposite end.
Every young child should be able to lift a car over their head.
Well, hello there. We're doing a story for the Courier. On Sundays, we like to run a nice, colorful photograph. You have a very colorful shirt. Would you mind sitting on that hovercraft over there to brighten up the picture?
And what's more interesting for a front page picture than a hovercraft with a really colorful kid on it?
Don't get your hopes up too high. The canoe race was today at the lake. I bet that was pretty colorful, too.
Colorful canoes! Oh, if only you'd worn a peacock to school. In a fruit hat eating a rainbow.
You know, before you guys were born, I was the cute one.
Not anymore.
Oh, no! You've only got half the front page.
No way! Wow! Let me see!
Recognize your brother?
There.
Will Ballantyne sits on Mo Brodner's hovercraft at the St. Clair Elementary School Science Fair on Friday.
Could I get a framed copy to hang up inside my shell?
I didn't know you had that much room in there.
Sure. I'll just move the ping pong table.
I'm still the same and I know I'm still me, but now I have notoriety. People know my name and it's plain to see that now I am a celebrity.
I'll sing it loud and sing it proud.
'Cause now I stand out from the regular crowd.
And everyone wants to be like me.
A famous big-time celebrity. Although I know that nothing really has changed, for some strange reason I don't feel the same. No time for chit-chat, 'cause I got things to arrange. There's so much to do with my newfound fame.
I'll sing it loud and sing it proud.
'Cause now I stand out from the regular crowd. And everyone wants to be like me, a famous big-time celebrity.
Will, I wasn't at the science fair. How did you make the hovercraft?
I didn't. An older kid did. I just sat on it.
A lot of people got famous for sitting on things. Christopher Columbus for sitting on a boat.
Henry VIII for sitting on a throne.
But Squatch Bo the Yeti for sitting on a mountain climber. Stay.
Take your seats. A lot of you saw Will's picture in the paper.
I have a copy in case you missed it, but right now I want to stop the talking and get the class started.
Will, let me sit next to you. That's my friend Will, who was in the paper.
I guess you have to get used to these things when you're famous.
I knew you when you were nobody. Can I get your autograph? How's an autograph different from just writing your name normally?
An autograph has to be more impressive, because usually people want to frame it.
Oh, after it's framed, I'm gonna sleep with it under my pillow. If I can find a pillow big enough.
You want to go on the slide?
Just a moment, Sam. There's a lot going on in my life right now.
What do you guys want for dinner?
So many people gave me part of their dessert at lunch, I'm not hungry.
People gave you free food?
I couldn't play with them all, Fred. I had to let them do something for me.
Do you want the 20-foot marble statue of you or the large one?
I can't believe how many friends I have. I wasn't this popular last week.
People ask me at work if Will Ballantyne from the paper was my son.
Do they want me to come to your work so I can autograph things?
Hey, Will, it's your great Aunt Vicky.
Hello? Thanks. She bought 6 copies. Really? People have been saying how smart and handsome her nephew is.
Does she know you didn't make the hovercraft?
Thanks. Here's Mom.
If we go out to eat, maybe you'll be hungry by the time we get there.
Can I wear the same shirt I wore in the photograph? So people don't have to stretch their necks to see if it's really me?
Earth to Will, come in for a landing.
So, can I get you folks anything to start?
I am kind of thirsty from having my color picture in the paper.
Oh, I thought that might have been you.
I'll sign something if you like.
Will, can you turn the fame down a little while we eat?
I just turned my face kind of like this, and I knew it was the perfect photo.
We've got to do something.
It's chilly out. Here's your coat.
No thanks. It'd cover up my shirt and people would wonder, is that really him from the paper? Or am I just dreaming?
Yeah, and cars would stop in the middle of the street as people tried desperately to figure it out.
Ships are nice, but you know what I prefer? Hovercrafts. Like you can sit on. In the paper. Like I did.
Didn't I see you in the Courier? Will, we're glad you're so excited, but be careful you don't get too big-headed.
Check the messages to see if anyone called to say they saw me in the paper. Did you see how I was mobbed in the restaurant?
I can't believe it's really him in our local humble restaurant. Young man, if you don't mind me asking you,
I don't mind at all, kind-looking silver-haired gentleman.
what holds a hovercraft up?
Well, mostly, it's hover power.
Oh, he's so brilliant. I want to serve him always. All you other waitresses, he's mine.
I can't believe my brother's super famous.
My new favorite, Dolly.
And he's all ours.
Will, ready to go outside and climb Mount Everest? What's with the disguise?
People could be bicycling, see me, and get so distracted that they fall off their bikes. Oh no! The paparazzi with their cameras and hundreds of questions!
Is it true you've signed to do the movie of you sitting on a hovercraft?
Well... Oh, look! Sunday's paper! Hey, is that me on the cover?
I saw that. So, what does it feel like to be famous?
It's exactly the same, but smaller.
Maybe I should get a website. That way people could write to say how much they like my picture.
Will, do you think you might be getting big-headed, thinking you're cooler than you are?
That's ridiculous.
Okay, sorry. Hey, let's play baseball. Get your hat. Remember, don't laugh.
Okay, let's get this hat on my head. Dewitt, my head! It's huge!
I know. Ever since that photo.
What do you mean?
It's great you got your picture in the paper. You can't let fame go to your head. It doesn't make you any different.
Did you see his face?
Silly Willy.
I wasn't really that bad, was I? Sorry. I guess I kinda got carried away.
Kinda.
Hey, Will, see today's front page?
Anemone wears a colorful coat designed to keep her warm in the winter.
I was replaced by a cow? Yes, I'm still the same. Who else could I be? Even when I had some notoriety. Now I'd like to exclaim with my friends all around that I'll always keep my feet firmly on the ground. So sing it loud and sing it proud, 'cause I'm where I belong with all of you, and I vow to always remember that it's best to be with all of my friends and family. How come Mom sends me outside for fresh air when all the air fresheners are indoors? Where's Dewitt?
He went for a trip to Toad Creek.
That's a part of the stream he grew up in. If you think Dewitt ever actually grew up.
It's downstream, about a half hour's paddle that away. Or 15 minutes if you're being chased by a crow. Oh!
Dewitt says it's the most lovely watery spot he ever made silly motorboat noises in. With frog lips, it's louder.
Dewitt, what's the matter?
Toad Creek! Gone!
What's gone?
Clean water, fresh grass, birds, everything!
How could it be gone? What's in its place?
Garbage! Boxes, bottles, bags, boots, bikes, bells, belts!
Dewitt, get a hold of yourself!
My beautiful creek, where I learned to do the froggy paddle. Where my mama pushed me in a stroller. Where my papa taught me how to be a man. Now it's a big, wet, mucky, yucky dump.
I bet he's exaggerating.
Like the time he said we'd been invaded by yellow-eyed aliens? But he'd fallen asleep next to a plate of corn cobs.
Dewitt acts silly, but he doesn't exaggerate about things that are important. And keeping the creek clean is really important.
Our earthly home is ours to share with all living creatures, so we've got to take care of the rivers, the oceans, the lakes and the streams, the mountains and the forests, all connected it seems. We've got to clean up
our water and air.
We've got to clean up
Pollution everywhere.
'cause when we clean up, then our planet will be
A better place to live for you and me.
For the spaceship Earth that goes round the sun is the best place there is, and it's second to none.
There's a lot of us now, so we better beware. Treat our home with respect and take some special care.
We've got to clean up
our water and air.
We've got to clean up pollution everywhere.
'Cause when we clean up, then our planet will be a better place to live for you and for me.
For your organization project, I'd like you to do a drawing, write a story or a poem, take photos about organization. How the different parts of something work together. It can be anything. Think how the parts of a tree work together to collect sunshine and water.
Unless the ground around the tree is covered with garbage.
A car is organized. The motor gives the power, the wheels steer.
And you drive it to the creek to dump your smelly garbage.
Miss Breeze, do you know Toad Creek?
I used to play there. My sister and I dropped paper sailboats from the bridge and then chased them down the stream. I wonder if kids still do that.
Only if you've got one of these.
A friend of mine says it's polluted now with rusted grocery carts and old ironing boards.
That's terrible.
I was thinking of doing my project on cleaning it up. My brother and mom and dad can help, each doing a separate job.
Great idea. I live nearby. I'll come over and give you a hand.
Okay, maybe I'm cheered up this much.
Oh, dear.
I told you, did I tell you? Look at all the garbage!
Ew, stinky.
Why would people dump all this stuff here?
You picked a worthy project, but even if we're organized, I don't know how much the 4 of us...
5.
the 5 of us can do over one weekend.
Let's start anyway. Can I have the camera? I need a picture for my project of how it looks before.
Include me, looking angry, perplexed, disturbed, distraught, and beside myself.
Before? After. Wow, we didn't make much difference today.
That's why tomorrow was invented, kid. Also, 'cause when calendars were one day only, man, nobody bought them. You need your sleep. I have soft violin music to soothe you. Can you sleep really fast? I'm already ready for tomorrow. Oh, sleep your partner across the floor, element left, and everybody snore.
Will, this bucket of water is too heavy for me. Oh, yeah.
Will, the recyclable and non-recyclable materials are all mixed up together.
Will, after we get the pile of garbage out of the creek, won't it just be a pile of garbage beside a creek?
If only more people knew of this great project, I'm sure they would help.
They're right!
Who's right?
Everyone in my dream. I'm the organizer. I've got to start organizing.
Yes, he is. Hold on a sec. Will, someone from the courier for you?
I emailed them last night at the address in their paper. Hi, this is Will. That's right, starting at 10 o'clock. It's the part by the little bridge. I'll be the one organizing. See you. Gotta have publicity, Dad.
Yep, gotta have it.
Tell your friends if they show up today, they could get their picture in the paper.
Mr. Valentine, you have another call on line 2. So I says to her, no way your lemon chiffon pie's fluffier than mine.
Gotta go. Oh, Tricia, thanks for calling back. Doesn't your dad have a truck? And Dennis's dad runs the hardware store. Could you call him and see if he'd donate trash bags and work gloves? It's a good cause.
I'm sorting into 3 piles like you said. Recyclable, garbage, and useful.
More trash. Are you tracking how the different parts of your cleaning effort are organized?
You bet. We've got Tricia sorting, Miss Breeze lifting, Mom and Dad driving, me lifting and organizing. I'm afraid we'll fall behind when everyone goes home for lunch.
So, we eat lunch here.
Your friends will eat creek garbage? I mean, I know mine will.
Gino's donated pizza!
Yay!
Pizza! And the market gave us cookies and juice for helping them get their shopping carts back.
Say your helping line, honey.
Take it away, Truckman.
Kate, transportation organizer. Nobody likes a dirty creek. The animals who live here were getting sick.
I was so sick last week, I couldn't walk 700 miles across Antarctica to sit on an egg.
What's the main thing you'd like our readers to know?
People shouldn't put junk in a nice creek. That's what garbage cans are for.
Also, for playing the steel drums.
I hope your readers agree, because we need even more help tomorrow.
It's not just the creek that's coming back, it's my childhood. Here's where I took my first tiny froggy hop. And here's where I bumped my tiny froggy head. Thank you, Will. I hereby award you this handmade Partner of the Frogs trophy. Hope you don't mind it being made out of cricket leftovers.
Not at all. Thanks.
Mr. Dewitt, sir?
Yes, very young frog?
Is this what it used to look like way back when you were a boy?
Yes, youngster.
Had grass been invented then?
Great leaping grasshoppers! How old do you think I am?
Good organization project, Will. You helped people work together towards a really worthwhile goal.
Thanks. You know what I was imagining the whole time? Some little frog that I might be making a tiny bit happier.
It's good to clean up
our water and air.
It's good to clean up
pollution everywhere.
'Cause when we clean up,
then our planet will be
a better place to live for you and me. When we work together, it can really